What's good with it, y'all? What's good with it? My apologies, a few minutes late. Smash the like button, sub to the channel if you're new. Appreciate you. Y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all know what time it is. We here to talk this good basketball. I ain't gonna be there for too long. I'm definitely gonna, what I'm saying, we're gonna cook on this joint, but I'm gonna get my butt up out the way. But right off the bat, man, congratulations to the Boston Celtics. If y'all haven't checked my video out yet, what I'm saying, giving kudos and giving shout out to the Boston Celtics, man. Make sure y'all go check that out. Also, again, y'all make sure you go take out my secondary video saying what went wrong for the Mavs, what happened to them, what kind of cost them, you know what I'm saying, that the potential at winning the NBA championship this season, or let alone at least going, you know what I'm saying, forcing us to go 6 or 7. But instead, man, we saw a gentleman sweep, and it was all she wrote from there. It's all she wrote from there. But we're gonna go ahead and dive right into it. Man, what's good with it, Daniel Barry? Salute to you, brother. Salute to you. Happy Friday to you as well, man. Appreciate you stopping through. Definitely appreciate you stopping through. He said, I think dynasty for Boston. I would like to think that as well, man. But like I said, a lot of these things, as far as how they play out, a lot of it falls into matchups. You know what I mean? Well, key matchup and certain matchups make things a certain way. I think this was a bad matchup for the Mavs. Even though again they had Luka and Kyrie, but that's kind of where the buck stops. The rest of them, it was a bit iffy. The Mavs needed everything to go right too often in order for them to win, and the Celtics, they didn't need everything to go right. They just needed maybe a couple of things, and that's it. For the Mavs, they had to play the perfect game, and they needed everything to go right for them to have an opportunity to beat this Boston Celtics team. That Celtics team was built to kind of be able to, if not beat every team in the league, at least be competitive and compete against every team in the league. For certain teams, man, they just had them outmatched. More specifically for this one, they definitely had them outmatched, man. So it's definitely just one of them things, man. That as far as them being a dynasty, like for example, if the Denver Nuggets, what's good with it, Ricky? Salute to you, my brother. How you doing this happy Friday, man? Salute to you. Let me get you right real quick. What's good with it, Rick? Let me give you an example, Dan Bear. I think if the Denver Nuggets were to play this Boston Celtics team, the Denver Nuggets probably would have a better chance at beating them than the Mavs would. Why do I say that? The Nuggets are well balanced and they are top heavy in a sense of they need Jokic to be Jokic. Jamal Murray's going to come along. Aaron Gordon is showing the same. Michael Porter Jr. is showing the same. Contavious Caldwell Pope is showing the same. Like there are people that's going to show up in the biggest moments and biggest times. Like the Nuggets don't have a worry as much as the Mavs do. The Nuggets have proven players on that team that showed up during clutch moments or crunch time, and they weren't scared. They weren't afraid of the moment, and you can tell the difference big time. So for me, I wouldn't say a dynasty. I say there's a few teams I think that could beat them, but as far as like for the Mavs, it was just a bad matchup. Mavs came along all too late. Obviously the midseason acquisition, PJ Washington, and them kind of dealing with injuries and picking up Gafford. It was a lot that went into it. No excuses, of course. Like I'm not a Mavs fan, but in reality, it was just a lot of things went right for the Celtics in this situation. Had this type of matchup against that team. Now, when they come back to it next year, like I said, if y'all didn't check my video out, go check it out. I think Klay Thompson is going to be in a Mavericks uniform because I think the Mavs right now, I think Mark Cuban and his partnership or partners should be gunning right now and beating down Klay Thompson door, man. Like, hey, offer him whatever you need. They need a spot up shooter that's a catch and shoot guy. He is a 3 and D and catch and shoot guy. That's what they need. They're missing that badly. So I think that's what they should pursue. If they smart, they would do it. You know what I mean? But and you said JJ Redick hiring concerning? Not really, man. It's one of them things, man. Like it's a scapegoat type of hire. We seen Monty Williams, who was a proven head coach in this league and been around and coaching for years. I mean, hell, Monty coached back in the day. He coached back in the day with CP3 and he played for New Orleans. If I'm not mistaken, I know he was obviously coaching them when he played for the Suns, but I think that was their second tenure. I think he was coaching when he played for New Orleans, and we all know how long ago that was. That was a young CP3. That was CP3 that had hair and wasn't kicking people in the nuts and stuff. That that was before, what I'm saying, Cliff Paul existed type of CP3. But yeah, we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. He said too many injuries this year. Lucky for Boston. Yeah, it was a certain thing that kind of went right for him, and it played out, man. It definitely played out. I already said what's good to my brother Ricky. What's good with it, Quee? What's good with it? Salute to you. Appreciate you coming through. Ricky said Boston wasn't spectacular in my humble opinion. Yeah, I agree, bro. That's what I was saying. Definitely. And my bad, I'm a little behind. A little behind in the comments. Y'all bear with me. I'm gonna catch up to it real quick though. Queek said, "What's happening with it?" He said, "Okay, okay." Ricky Williams said, "If Cuban wants Clay, he gonna get him." I'm telling you, bro. They should be in his ear badly because that was and it's funny because me and G5 was talking about this. Man, what was it? It was like shit. I want to say last year before the season even started. Yeah, it was actually mid season of last year's season. Like we were saying, like if things don't work out with the Warriors and Klay Thompson become available, he'd be a perfect fit with the Mavs. When the Mavs picked up Kyrie, and I was like, they need a shooter. Klay Thompson is a perfect fit, the absolute perfect fit. If he's smart, he'll go after him. Plain and simple. Oh, sure, it jumped over me. He said Mark Cuban ain't cheap. He gonna spend some money, yeah, and he got his partners that he sold, you know what I'm saying, sold part of the stake of the team and stuff. They bag is deep right now. You got multi billionaires that's coming into play. You know what I mean? Let me roll these windows up real quick, man. Y'all gonna hear a loud truck in a second. Y'all pardon me real quick. Pardon me real quick. I gotta change up my volume. I'm hiding out in the car doing my live, man. Loud truck about to come by and make a whole bunch of noise, but um Ricky said, and Monty is a player coach. Yeah, bro, he well respected all across the league by everybody, bro. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? And it's more so because the fact he's already a players coach. But secondly, like a lot of them players that's been around and they veterans are kind of know Monty history. Like that man dealt with losses on a type of scale that'll break a normal man. You know what I'm saying? I think if I'm not mistaken, I definitely want to fact check it. But I think he lost like his wife and his daughter, or was it his two daughters? It was like his wife and his daughter, or two daughters. I can't remember exact. I'm going off of memory here. So if anybody got an extra hand and they want to fact check that, because like I said, I'm only going off the phone right now, so I don't got my laptop with me or anything like that. But if I'm not mistaken, I think Monty lost his wife and his daughter in the same year. I think, if I'm not mistaken, at the same time in a car accident or something like that. If I remember correctly, again, it was a while ago, but even that, man, and to see that man be able to go out there and still have the strength to coach and want to, have that drive to do it and stuff like that. And man, you gotta take your hat out to somebody like that. Like I said, man, something like that break a lot of people, man, losing two loved ones like that. You know what I mean? Definitely. But yeah, he well respected, man. I think he gonna get a coaching job extremely quick. I wouldn't be surprised if he's not a head coach. You see him on somebody coaching staff within the next week. Dane Barry said thoughts on Caruso to OKC. And Dane Barry, I dropped a video on that too, man. I said, man, OKC just stole one. OKC just stole one, and the Bulls, the Bulls, I mean, if they was gonna give away Caruso, they could have just did it for a pack of Skittles, a Snickers, and a Kit Kat, and a bag of chips, and a soft drink, man. Like, ain't no way in hell you want Josh Giddey on that team. Josh Giddey offers absolutely nothing, no type of enhancer or anything for the Chicago Bulls outside of him potentially having more no, I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna get I'm gonna get in trouble by somebody. But we'll say he not like us. He in that same boat as Mr. The sixth guy, you know what I mean? 69 guy. We're gonna just get in that same boat as the 69 guy. If y'all know, you know, man. If you know, you know. I ain't gonna put that jacket on him, but he got a sweater on. I can say that much. Again, like I said, if you know, you know, I ain't gonna put a jacket on him, but shit, I'll put a sweater on him quick. But he right there with him, man. But yeah, man, that was wild to me. I was extremely surprised that the Bulls gave up Alex Caruso, honestly. And again, for something of that's not even comparable. And OKC won that trade. The short thing of it, OKC absolutely won that trade. You got a guy that's definitely, obviously, we know, two-time all defensive team, can knock down open shot. Alex Caruso he just hoops and he get to it. He's not afraid of the moment, and he gets after it. I mean, obviously, when he was with the Lakers, they called him the Caruso. Like, Alex Caruso is a fan favorite and can fit in on any team because he there's no There is no back down. There is no quit. And this dude is not afraid of the moment. So he gonna be all right. He gonna fit in there, or they can use him as another trading piece. I say this, if they was giving him up for that, the Lakers definitely should have made a trade to get him back in purple and gold. I say that. Oh damn, bro. He said Clay a good fit. Yes, sir. Ricky Williams. Yeah, absolutely, brother. I already know that thumbs up what that's for, man. Ricky says you're right, bro. Car crash. Okay. I was gonna say I couldn't remember exactly what it was, but I knew it was something that like I said, bro, like that broke, man. I don't even know what to even say. Speak. I don't even know what to say on that joint. Chris said I feel you on that. Yep. Ricky said Caruso does things that don't show up in the stat sheet. That's a fact, bro. I'm telling you. And then on top of it, him doing stuff that don't show up, he'll do stuff that do show up: steals, assists, blocks, rebounds. You know what I mean? Defensive deflections, knocking down threes, getting to the rim. Like we done seen Alex Caruso put a couple people in the, you know what I'm saying? Put a couple people in the rim. Like Alex Caruso gets after, bro, and he like I said, he one of them players that you definitely need on your team. Like Alex Caruso is one of the players that is an absolute perfect bench player that you need. Plain and simple. What's good with it, Thomas Hill? Salute to you, bro. Appreciate you sliding through this joint, man. Appreciate you sliding through. We just getting a little quick cook in, man. Yeah, we getting a quick cook in. I started a little bit later than usual. Was running errands with the family, so it kind of ran over a little bit. Got them kids to sleep. I ain't gonna be on for too long. I'm gonna cook as long as I can, man, before they wake up. And we gonna enjoy the Friday for sure. Um, but yeah, I was wanting to talk about what I'm saying, again, kudos to the Celtics, capture number 18. Sorry, bastards, they passed my Lakers up, but it is what it is. It is what it is. They passed my Lakers up, but whatever. But I was excited that how I looked at this particular NBA Finals, right? I was excited from the standpoint of what's good with it, Demetrius Bryce. Salute to you, bro. Appreciate you coming through. Brother Thomas Hill said, yeah, he's a baller. Yeah, absolutely. I was excited about whoever won this series and won the championship. I was geeked as hell about the possibility of Kyrie getting the championship just because how the mass, what I'm saying, the old media tried to cancel this man. Like they tried to get this man about the league in every which way. And all he did was in this entire playoff run was shine in the biggest moments. Obviously, we know he came up short playing in Boston, but when he went back home, he kind of went back to Dallas. He found his shooting stroke again, and he was getting after it. But there is no denying the absolute talent that Kyrie is, and I was excited to see that the world got to see that on the biggest stage of what he is capable of. I was super excited that his talent is too great for them to try and cancel him, and the fact that I wouldn't say he's humbled himself. I feel like this man has grown and matured and evolved himself to a point where the energy he's exuding is something that can't be hated on. Like you can try, but it's gonna fail. So I was excited as hell at the opportunity of him getting the chip. On the second end of that, on the flip side, obviously over there in that green and white, I was excited as hell about Jaylen Brown being capturing his. And notice I select Jaylen Brown out of all of them, right? Jaylen Brown is on the same type of time that Kyrie on, which is outspoken. He is himself. There is no changing him. There is no changing up. He believe in what he believe in, and he gonna stand 10 toes down no matter what. Plain and simple. Brother Ricky said it's him and the dude that was in the Warriors that they traded to New York. He was beasting on the East Coast. Yep, absolutely. Um, with Jaylen, bro, like Jaylen stands out there for the movement of things that to get things right, and he is not afraid, and he's extremely outspoken about it. And you even had little shots from like Stephen A. Smith talking about coming out saying, "quote unquote," a source. You know what I'm saying? Stated, and I'm paraphrasing. He said that there was a source that came out saying that Jaylen Brown isn't liked, right? And I'm like, why the hell would he come out saying a source and bring that up? But you mentioned that you've had conversations or you have an opportunity to reach out directly to the Brown family to get a hold of Jaylen Brown, but you're gonna put that out to the masses and saying he's not liked. So you're putting a spotlight on that to try and make people like, oh, why is he not liked, right? And I'm like, bro, that's some like for me, we all know Stephen A. Snitch, like that ain't even cool, bro. You putting something out there that's unnecessary, right? And it backfired. Why did it backfire? Because the only thing he did is he made a fan out of me, and I'm gonna push it to show like who this man really is. You know what I mean? He Thomas Hill said yeah, them dirty bastards, yeah, bruh. Ricky said, yeah, Kyrie a good dude. He stand on that's a fact. Thomas said Jaylen Brown is an absolute monster. Definitely deserve that MVP. You definitely right about that. What's good with a just do? Appreciate you sliding through this joy, man. He said a little support from my bro. Got to give you a just do, cook, bro. Smash the like button, fam. Definitely appreciate it, bro. Definitely appreciate it. Let me get you right real quick. My little thing I do for y'all whenever I get a super chat or a cash app, man.
Just look at this spectacular takeoff. He jumped over his head.
For going above and beyond for me, I appreciate you, man. I definitely had to show that Vince Carter joint going above and beyond over that 7-footer for sure. Definitely appreciate it, bro. Rodzilla, what's good with it, man? He said, salute, brother. Salute to you, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you coming through. Quick said here, grade A hater. Yep. Can't stand Stephen A. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. He said, peace, my bro. Yeah, Ricky, I had to get that old school joint, man. That old school joint. That's a. If you know, you know, man. When you go above and beyond for me, I gotta show the clip where my man's went above and beyond that 7-footer. But yeah, Stephen A. Smith, like bro, like he talking about some he's not liked and this and that. It's like people don't like real people. That's what the issue is. When you walk into a room full of fake people, they see a real person, they get nervous. They start sweating. They, you know what I'm saying? Their knees and palms get sweaty. Like, you know what I'm saying? Eminem said. You know what I'm saying? Like they start getting nervous about they don't know how to act. And with him, he one of them people where he walk in the room, bro. It's like he gonna if you exuding the energy and you giving off a realness, the vibe of it is different. You can tell, you understand it, you can feel it. And with him, that's how it is. So that's why I was like, man, I'm happy as hell. First off, he got a championship. Second, he won the MVP. And I can transition my next topic to that MVP because I had some people saying Jason Tatum should have won. I say why? Because his numbers was better. Last time I checked, you know what I mean? Andre Iguodala won, Finals MVP over Steph Curry, and we all know that Steph Curry numbers is clearly better than who? Andre Iguodala. But whose impact on the game was huge. They emphasized it for Andre because they felt like Andre did a hell of a job guard. They'll say locking up LeBron, but I don't know how you can lock somebody up that damn near average a 30-point triple-double in a series. But hey, shout out to them. But that I'm just making a point of, well, Andre Iguodala, he won Finals MVP because they felt his impact more on the game. Obviously, we know Steph put up greater numbers. Jason Tatum had, better numbers as far as scoring by a little bit. His overall, like I would say, assist and rebounds by a little bit, but he wasn't guarding the other team's best player. He wasn't putting that effort in and picking up Luka 94 feet. He wasn't sitting there the whole entire time making sure trying to drain Luka out and guarding Luka and accepting that challenge. There's a reason why Jaylen Brown is him from a factor of people saying that, or at least I would say, he's more important to the Celtics team than Jason Tatum is. And I'm not trying to cause division or anything like that. I'm just speaking the facts of who had more of an impact and who means more from a standpoint of when you look at the overall value of what they bring to that team. And the overall value is Jaylen Brown does more. What Tatum does, if they benched him and just brought somebody else in or said, Brown, take more of these shots. Drew Holiday, take more of these shots. Derek White, here's more opportunities. Peyton Pritchard, we need you to, hoist up a little bit more. Porzingis, okay, you healthy. We need you to put up some more shots. His I would say Jason Tatum's contribution could be distributed amongst the team and it won't be missed. With Jaylen Brown, if he went out, what he does, it'll be missed. Like it's very clear and simple to me. So I believe the right man won the MVP. The mass media wants to push Jason Tatum as him being the face of the Celtics. Why? Light skin face, got his son, good backdrop story. He's not outspoken. He goes with the flow of thing. And again, this is no knock on Jason Tatum. I'm just explaining to y'all why they were trying to push to get Jason Tatum to be that guy. That's why they were trying to out there and promote him so much. You know what I mean? There's a reason behind all these things. I saw the play immediately. So I'm just sharing like that's just the case. And when it comes to them too, you know what I mean? So I believe the right man won, finals MVP, plain and simple. Thomas Hill, my bad, y'all fell behind in the chat. Thomas Hill said that Bill Russell over and beyond the clip though. Yeah, for sure. No, I had to pull that joint. Quee said Stephen A is like a gnat irritating as hell. Yeah, that's a fact. What's What's that? I'm gonna have to. I can't pull it up on my thing because I'm going solo on the phone. I can't look and see what that is. I'm gonna have to check it out. Though. I'm gonna go back on my live and look at it, Thomas, and see what that is. Um, but yeah, we definitely gonna chop it up, man. We definitely gonna chop it up and talk about it. Ricky said, "I hate that they think they have an attachment to the athletes." He said, "When I met Floyd Mayweather, I called him Mr. Mayweather, not Floyd, not champ." Yep, it's a fact. Thomas said basketball consists of two sides of the ball. Jaylen Brown excels on bothering. Yep, that's a fact, bro. Absolutely. What's good with AB? Salute to you, bro. Salute to you sliding through this joint, man. Salute to you for sure. He said both sides of the ball. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. Like he has an impact on both ends. Jason Tatum, he don't have an impact on both ends, bro. Like I don't see him accept that challenge. But he'd rather focus on the offensive end and then like in spurts try and lock in on the defensive end. But teams were seeking him out, saying they were thinking I would say it's too logical when it comes to Jay Tatum, right? When teams were seeking him out to force him to play defense, they were trying to tire his legs, which would affect his offense, right? If they weren't trying to tire his legs, they just believed that he wasn't of that same that he wasn't cut from that same cloth that to lock in on the defensive end and accept that challenge. It can actually move his feet and get to it. I think that's what a lot of it is, as far as like how it was viewed. Like if y'all looked at it, man, when you know what I'm saying, he was younger, obviously with LeBron and all them and other players that was going against him, bro, they looked at him as food. They looked at him as food on the defensive end because he doesn't put that same type of attention to detail on the defensive end as he do on the offensive end. Jaylen Brown is like, nah, you're gonna get this work on both ends. I'm gonna pick you up and make you show me that you like that. And at the end of that series, man, there was some audio they caught when Jaylen Brown was talking to Luka. He was like, "Bro, you a straight killer, man. You bring the best out of me." He's like, "I love you for that, bro." And Luka was like, "I love you too, bro." Like, and Luka, a dog, man. We know Luka been playing against grown adults in a grown man league since he was a teenager. And I ain't talking no 17, 18. I'm talking 13, 14 was when Luka was playing against grown adults. So Luka know what it is, bro. Like, it's just one of them things, man. One of them things. Brother Just Doing the Building back in that super chat. He said, one more time for you cooking. Appreciate the content, bro. Nah, salute you, man. Appreciate you hitting that super chat again, bro. Much love and appreciation for that. Y'all already know what's coming, man. Y'all already know what's coming.
Just look at this spectacular takeoff. He jumped over his head.
Y'all already know. Brother going above and beyond, supporting the grind. Definitely got to show that Vince Carter clip when you're going over that 7-footer. Appreciate it. Much love to you, Just Do. Much love, bro. Appreciate it. Ricky said the Celtics want to run through Tatum, but it runs through Jaylen. That's a fact. That's a fact. And I think they came to the realization of that when he won the Eastern Conference Finals, and it was the way he showed up in those games, the way he demonstrated like his leadership without using words, bro. He was just the type of energy and time he was on. The way he was playing defense, his aggressiveness, what I'm saying, attacking the rim, like everything he was doing was saying, I'm hungry. This is our year. I'm hungry. I'm not gonna get here and let us fail again. Because we all know, man, the Celtics, they failed like time and time again. They made it to the NBA Finals and lost that. They lost to the Heat. Like pretty much the last few years, man, it's been a letdown for them every step of the way, bro. So Jaylen Brown was making it known like this time around, nah, we getting in, we getting active, and I'm laying it all on the line. I'm leaving everything out here. If we lose, hey, something gonna have to change. And I said that prior to the finals too. I said the Celtics lose this series, there's gonna be something changing. Something changing. It ain't gonna be no, oh, we'll get him next year. Nah. It ain't gonna be no trust the process. Nah, it's gonna be a change coming. And I honestly feel that one of them two was gonna be out of there. Because you got a new coach, right? You got a new coach who took over from Ime Udoka, or yeah, I think that's how you pronounce his name. They took over from him, and he showed he's a hell of a coach. You picked up Drew Holiday, hell of a steal and acquisition. You picked up Porzingis again, hell of another person to add on. And what did you get from it? You got a championship, but if you'd have just got to the finals and got out of there, that means what? Your nucleus is not intact for what makes sense, and it's not gonna work. Meaning that Tatum and Brown combo, one of them got to go. And I honestly think they would have, if they would have lost this series, I think they probably would have got rid of Tatum instead of Brown. In my humble opinion, Thomas said Luka was with the idiot. Yeah, absolutely he was, bro. AB said the league knows Jalen is that guy. I think that's why he's the president. Yes, sir. From my view, what's good with a salute to you, man? Salute to you. Appreciate you coming through. Appreciate you coming through. Uh, oh, it jumped on me again. What the hell? Thomas just said against the Warriors, my man's JT faded out, unfortunately. That left a lasting impression upon the front office. That's a fact, bro. And that's the thing where a lot of people is you know what I mean? Like it's been too many moments, bro, where you done folded under the cuffs of things, and I'm not one to forget. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one to forget. So I think for that, it's a lot of people that look at it like, bro, we saw these things happen. This is real, and you signed with Team Jordan. You got your own marquee, or you know what I'm saying? You got your own marquee shoe and all that. It's like you got a shoe deal. Okay, now you got to put up something to kind of justify that. You know what I mean? Ricky Williams saying shout out to Drew Holiday. He was getting active too. Absolutely, bro. I can't remember who I was arguing with about that. They was trying to tell me that Damon's gonna have more of an impact on the Bucks than Drew Holiday, and I said, bro, you don't realize the importance of what Drew Holiday brings to that team. It allows everyone else to stay home no matter what point guard or shooting guard they're playing against, because he's going to guard the point guard or shooting guard. The other team's best player from the shooting guard on down, he's going to guard them, and he does not need help on anybody in the league. And he can give you buckets. And I forgot who the hell I was arguing with. I was like, he's going to have a bigger impact. Trust me. Bro, when you took him out the Bucks needed a guard that could score and play defense, but more so needed the defense of it. Like Dame, don't get me wrong, I respect Dame and I appreciate what Dame do, but his defense is not like Drew Holiday, bro. He can give you more buckets than Drew Holiday can, but as far as like his defense and overall impact, nah, Drew meant more to the Bucks team than Dame did. I'll cook on that at the end of this too, about what I think is gonna come, you know what I'm saying, be coming down the pipeline for the Bucks with Dame in them. But Drew, yeah, hell no, I'll take Drew any day on my squad. Thomas said that Drew was huge, absolutely. Razil said they don't appreciate you, Jason. Come to Houston with come to email. Coach email. Hey man, I'm saying I know them shit. The Rockets will be down there quick as hell. Hey, you wanna come down this way? Quick, bro. Roger said we can send Boston hella picks and some money. You absolutely right, bro. Ime Doku, yeah, Ime Doku. He down there coaching the Rockets. They'll do that in a heartbeat, bro. They'll make any trade and change they can to get Jason Tatum. It's a lot of teams that'll give up a lot to get him. Yeah, hell of a talent. Don't get me wrong, but it's different when you cut from the cloth of, okay, I'm gonna give you buckets, and then you gonna have to show me you can get buckets on me, instead of I'm gonna give you buckets and I'm just gonna be there to try and make it tough on you. It's a difference, big difference. Ricky Williams said Houston is where the NBA players go to go to become baby daddies. God damn. Damn, Ricky for the top rope, bro. AB said facts. They've been the top team since they got Drew. Absolutely, bro. Drew Holiday gives them championship pedigree, a poise, a sense of comfort, because he got a gold medal, he got a championship with the Bucks. Drew Holiday has been in the league for what 15 years now, bro. He is a true veteran that took care of himself. And if you don't know his backstory, wife had what was it? She went through a situation with her eye. I forgot which child. They had a child that was going through like some serious medical issues, life threatening type of things. And he stepped away for a moment, you know what I'm saying, from basketball to take care of his family. It's like anybody that can step away from your professional job, put family first in that type of aspect, and then come back to the game because your family is wanting you to do that. It's like it's different, bro. And then they right there every step of the way, like wanting you to make sure that you're out there doing what it is that you're passionate about, and understanding that they got this at home. Like I can't. Yeah, his wife was a ex-professional soccer player. I just don't remember what team she played for. I know when she was on Team USA though, she was one of the big names. I just don't remember her damn name. It was Lauren Holiday, right? Somebody can fact check that for me too. And again, I'm going off memory. I'm on my phone, so I apologize if I didn't have all the ducks in a row of that. But hey, we just spinning it, and I'm gonna show off the top of my head, man, and a little bit of knowledge I do know about this game that I do care about, man, and the people I pay attention to and things like that. We gonna cook, definitely gonna cook. Uh, Thomas said it was old boy on BVO's channel. I was there and agree with. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, bro, I couldn't remember who, But I was explaining the importance of Drew Holiday, bro, and I was like, man, I was like, this dude, like the way Drew is, bro, there ain't no shaking, there ain't no rattling him. He won that chip, but prior to winning that chip, he was an ultimate professional and a person that stayed ready so he didn't have to get ready. And I said it, bro. I was like, the way, yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna keep harping and kind of, you know what I'm saying, beating the drum on that. I can go down a list of things with the importance of Drew Holiday, but y'all see what it was. From my view, say, yeah, the Bucks feeling dumb because all the NBA teams just been double teaming Lillard, making him give up the ball. Bro, not only give up the ball, but making other others try and beat you though. Making others try and beat you. And Dame is not no, he's not no pass first point guard, and he's not the person that's gonna, you know, he's smaller than Drew Holiday. He doesn't see the court as good as Drew Holiday, and he definitely don't play defense as good as Drew Holiday. The only thing he can do is probably outshoot Drew Holiday. That's pretty much it. And even then, people might argue with it like he can shoot deeper threes, of course, but Drew can still knock down threes. You know, you can't leave him wide open. Roger said, "We got all these guards already. I bet money they gonna draft another guard. This draft not too. Hey, they better not draft another guard, man. If they do that, bro, if they do that, man, that they explain why James Harden was like, man, I don't even care about playing ball. I'm just gonna go through. I'm gonna go to the strip club and I'm gonna drop, you know what I'm saying, six figures, like it's just, like I'm passing out assists. You know what I mean? Like that's what James Harden was on. He didn't even care. Thomas Hill said she was a big time soccer player for the USA national team. Okay, okay, I knew it was something, bro, and I think her name is Lauren. Though I couldn't remember if she was Lauren Holiday at the time or not, but I do remember her being on a good ass soccer player though. I did remember that much. Um, from my view, said we don't want Giddy in Chicago Bulls, bruh. That's what I said, man. Hey, Josh Giddy, he the same. He on that same type of time as allegedly as Drake, man. That 69 guy type shit. Like, man, bro, that ain't gonna fly in Chicago. He gonna get the brakes beat off his ass. He on some goofy stuff like that. But as far as him contribution to that team, absolutely not. If Lonzo Ball come back, Josh Giddey gonna be coming off the bench, bro, and he gonna be coming in. He gonna be coming in when it's garbage time. Yeah, he gonna be coming in when it's garbage time. They're not gonna be looking to start no Josh Giddey, not over no Kobe White, not over no damn Lonzo if he's playing. Like, yeah, bro, I just don't see it. I don't see the point of it. And there ain't no team out there that's like, oh, we want Josh Giddey on our team. I didn't see anything about his game that jumped out at me saying like he's gonna be one of those people that's highly sought after. No, I mean, there was nothing. I don't see a good 3 point shooter. What was he supposed to be known for? A playmaker as far as seeing the court, passing, and defense, whatever. I didn't see none of that. Didn't see none of it. I saw his ass getting shake and baked like Ricky Bobby when they was playing against the Mavs. That was pretty much it. That's what I saw. That's all I saw, bro. I didn't see much of nothing. I just saw him getting shake and baked up there. That's it. Thomas Hill said her former name was Shinny. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say I couldn't remember, bro. Ricky said Dame is an ISO guard, and he definitely is a liability on the defense. That's a fact. That's a fact. I'm telling you. And again, this is no hater slight. I like Dame personally. You know what I'm saying? I like the type of time he on. You know, obviously he was raised in Oakland, no nonsense type of guy. If y'all ain't heard his rapping, I think Dame, as far as current NBA players, I think he the best rapping NBA player in the league, hands down. It's not even close. My bad, y'all. That man you know what I'm saying, he had records with Lil Wayne and all type of stuff, bro. Dane can spit. He got bars for sure. I give him that. Like I said, I like him as a player. I like the type of energy on. I like how he move. You know what I'm saying? Like Dame is one of those dudes that's real. You know what I mean? Like I appreciate what he brings to it, but it's a difference as far as like when you're being able to talk about these players and being honest about certain things. That's all. That's all. Thomas Hill said he a fan. Yeah, he a fan. He a fan. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. Like ain't Josh Giddey, he weird, man. He weird. And I talked about that on a video and some other stuff, and magically all of a sudden they said that there was no evidence and all this. Yeah, yeah, that sound about right. That's what I can say. That sounds about right. Definitely sounds about right, man. And then I was gonna move on from my man Jameson. Shout out again to Jaylen Brown, man, snatching that Finals MVP up and that championship trophy. I was gonna say, man, we hearing there's rumblings about, what I'm saying, Paul George potentially being on the move as well. Am I surprised by it? Hell no. Definitely not surprised by it. Ricky said he has definitely lost a step. Damn, he's not younger in the game anymore. That, and he was dealing with some little type of injury too that they wasn't really talking about too much, and they didn't want to bring it up a lot neither. That he dealing with a little bit of an injury. So they kind of leaving that under wraps and not really wanting to discuss it. But yeah, Dame kind of been battling something that's been going on too. So I think we'll see a better Dame next year. Obviously with him having more time with the team, learning, what I'm saying, Giannis spots where he likes the ball on the court and stuff like that, and vice versa. Giannis learning how Dame, what I'm saying, where he like his spots on the court, type of game he plays, Brooke Lopez, like the team itself just figuring each other out. Bobby Portis, like he got through in there, and that, again, that's a huge acquisition. Everybody think when you plug in another big name star or superstar with another superstar, that they should be able to just win it off of talent. I'm like, nah, bro. When you plug in another superstar, it takes time for them to figure each other out to be able to maximize their potential together. Like when LeBron went to the Miami Heat, everybody expected microwave success, and it took them losing in the finals for them to really kind of find their identity and run it back and get it right. And a lot of people, like I said, a lot of people thought that was going to be the case. It's rare that you have a trade of another superstar going to another team and you get instant success. It's extremely rare. It doesn't happen too often. You know what I mean? It definitely doesn't happen too often, but it's one of those things, man, where I think next year, I think they're gonna be right. I think next year they're gonna be good. Because like I said, they ain't gonna get an opportunity to get himself right, get healthy. Giannis got same thing, dealing with the injuries he dealt with. He got an opportunity to get himself right, get healthy, and they can get back to the drawing board and figure things out. And everybody getting a full off season together and things like that, it'd make a big difference. But the only thing that I thought was that probably wasn't the kind of helping factor was bringing in Doc Rivers. I wasn't a fan of seeing Doc go there, and it didn't put no type of confidence or instill confidence in me that it was going to benefit the Bucks more so than it did, made a difference. It was one of those things where I'm like, man, Doc Rivers got that one championship with the Boston Celtics when you had a hell of a Hall of Fame team. You know what I mean? When you had KG, Paul Pierce, Rondo, Ray Allen, like that's a hell of a squad to have, what I'm saying, to have put together. On the flip side of that is, ever since, what I mean, that team broke up, they won the one championship, and since then it's like it's just been, no, there hasn't been a success. Obviously, we know he's lost 3-0 leads. He's the leader in the NBA of losing 3-0 leads. So that's something you don't never want to be in the history books for. He had the Lob City Clippers that won absolutely nothing. So it's like he ain't got no true proven track record as far as winning outside of that one NBA championship. You know what I mean? It's not too many of them coaches out there that won multiple championships in a row or has multiple championships. You got Phil Jackson, obviously. You got who else? You got the Miami Heat, who got a few. With obviously Coach Bo with that LeBron and D Wade era. Who else we got, man? We got Steve Kerr again, who I believe shouldn't be getting the credit he's getting. I think Mark Jackson should at least got one, if not two, rings as far as being accredited for. Because I ain't never seen nobody move into a, what I'm saying, somebody move out of a living ready home, somebody move into a living ready home, and they win home of the year or best house on the block. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. That's the same situation that occurred with them. We know that goddamn Steve Kerr walked into a perfectly cooked dish that Mark Jackson prepared, and Steve Kerr is putting his chef hat on like he cooked it. Like, get the hell out of here, man. That's wild to me. Thomas said, and the Lakers had so many injuries to their team. Yeah. It's like, brother, that's wild to me. Like, I ain't never seen nothing like that, man. But like I said, it sounds just about right. Just about right. Um, yeah, bro. So it's like you don't have too many coaches that got multiple rings, but I ain't never seen nobody have a ring from damn near a decade ago getting this much traction and run from it as if all this past 10 years that you ain't really did nothing. Like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, that was their thing. Mike Budenholzer, I believe, was a better coach just because Budenholzer came from a winning pedigree as far as being a part of that Coach Popovich staff. And we done seen, and when you done worked under Coach Popovich, you go and you end up getting a championship or a couple. I don't know what it is, but it's happened a numerous amount of times. Numerous times. Thomas Hill said Mark Jackson was the true architect of that team. That's a fact, bro. Absolute fact. AB said Robert Ory had the luckiest run out of everybody. Yeah, bro. Nobody gonna call Robert Ory to go, even though he got 7 of them things and MJ got 6 though. Nobody gonna say Robert Ory to go. That hey, when that ring conversation only come up and call somebody to go when they talk about LeBron and Jordan. They say he got 6 rings that make him the GOAT. Well, last time I checked, Robert Ory and Bill Russell got more rings than Jordan, but they don't call neither one of them the GOAT. Last time I checked, Kobe got more rings than LeBron, but they don't call Kobe the GOAT. You know what I mean? It's certain arguments, bro, that like I said, when the time presents itself and somebody want it, I'm gonna cook their ass to death. I'm a hibachi style somebody asking them arguments when they come up, man. Cause I'll be like, bro, I got a whole lot in the chamber on that, whole lot in the chamber. But yeah, so but back to Paul George though, man. Like I said, him being potentially on the move, I'm not surprised by it at all. Why? When you look at that Clippers team, as far as who you have to say, I was gonna say who contributes more, but when they're healthy, Kawhi is the clear cut favorite who the leader of that team is. They're not gonna get rid of Kawhi, even though Kawhi only play about 10 games every 2 years. They're not gonna get rid of him because they understand the upside that he's won at the highest level and he's a proven winner. And when healthy, Kawhi is still one of the best two-way players in the game. Paul George, he had glimpses and flashes when he was younger of having some type of potential, but it just never panned out in a way where he's been able to truly lead his team. So when he left the Pacers, that was a mistake. That was a mistake when he left the Pacers. Because when he was there, when they was going, the Pacers just happened to run up against a team that was just kind of better than them in every type of capacity, and they had that it. You know what I mean? They had LeBron, they had D Wade, they had Bosh. Like the Pacers just ran up against a Heat team that was just primed, and it was their time. And ever since then, Paul George has been on a mission just to kind of like his name to be relevant. You know, obviously he had that horrific injury and at that Team USA. Was it? I think that was. I don't know if that was a game or a scrimmage. I can't remember. But when he had that happen, man, it was like people were just like, he still can give you buckets and still go out there and do some wild stuff. But I think like that whole thing happening derailed his success a lot. Very, very similar to like how a Tracy McGrady type thing was, right? Thomas Hill said, that injury he suffered was brutal too, though. Yeah, yep, that's a fact, bro. I just saw, yeah, that's a fact. And so his career is gonna be kind of, you know what I'm saying, pitted up against and kind of put on that same shelf as Tracy McGrady, which is his season, his whole career was derailed by injuries. But we all know Tracy McGrady was one of them dudes that, yeah, he was him. Tracy McGrady was him. He just didn't ever win a ring. Like, I don't know how to really say it. T-Mac was that dude. Absolute dude. But for Paul George now, man, I think that's what he's kind of become at this point. He's became like a Tracy McGrady, meaning like if you need a great scorer on your team, somebody that can give you buckets when healthy, you know what I mean, and could help you along the way, good role player type of player. Paul George is your guy. AB said next season it's the Wemby show. Hey, AB, you better get Wemby ass. You better tell him to stop looking like a giant licorice out there. That boy better get in there and put some weight on. Hell, even Kevin Durant managed to put on a little bit of muscle. Wemby better do the same. He better be hitting KD line right now. Hey, Slim Reaper, I need to know, man, how did you put on strength while still looking like a praying mantis or a stick? How did you do it? You better hit KD up right away. Thomas Hill said T-Mac was that dude. As was Grant Hill. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Injuries, man. I'm telling you, bro. Him, Brandon Roy, all these guys, man. Injuries just Penny Hardaway. Injuries literally shut these dudes down, man. Injuries derail their career, their success. And the crazy thing is, they still had successful careers with these injuries. That's the wild part, bro. Like the upside and the ceiling to these guys, if they didn't get injured, man, oh my God, we may be having different conversations across the league if these type of players stay healthy. If a Derrick Rose never got hurt, you know what I mean, a John Wall, or you know what I'm saying, a Paul George, T Mac, all these guys. If none of these guys got hurt, like man, I used to like Allen Houston game too. Yeah, Allen Houston was nice, bro. He used to work people out. He used to work them out badly. It's like, but could you imagine if all these people never got hurt? Like, what type of conversations we could be having? My goodness, bro. My goodness. But I think, don't be surprised if you see Paul George on a different team next year. Don't be surprised because the Clippers, they've looked at the fact of what they locked up their head coach in Ty Lue. You know, if they gave him a long-term deal, the thing that they're looking at is like they're saying, okay, we've had this 1-2 punch together, and it's yielded us this, and this. They want to view that the roster they have and what their mantra is championship or bust. That's what the Clippers want to put their type of time on. The Clippers want to say is championship or bust. That's what they want to do. In comparison, they're trying to, in a way, trying to rival or compare themselves to the Lakers, even though they beat the Lakers in the regular season and stuff like that. But when you look up, you know what I'm saying, in that Laker arena, you see 17 of them things hanging up. You know what I mean? You don't see nothing, no Clipper, anything hanging up in the staple or crypto at this point. My bad, I was going to say Staples. Man, hell no. To me, it's still Staples. God damn it, it's a staple. It's a staple of LA, and it's a staple of my fandom. I'm calling it Staples. I don't care. When you look up there, you don't see nothing Clippers. That's why the Clippers say, "Okay, we getting the hell out of here. We getting our own arena, and it's gonna be Clippered out. We're gonna be moving out of the basement, and we're gonna have our own house. You know what I'm saying? We're moving up to the upper room type thing. They moving up to the upper room. They gonna have their own room finally. They gonna get off the bottom. They gonna get off the bottom bunk, and they gonna have their own room finally. But I mean, what you gonna put in there? You gonna be hanging banners and pictures of people? Because you know what I'm saying. So with them, the Clippers is trying to welcome in a new culture of, it's championship or bust. You know what I'm saying? That's type of time now, and they realize they window is closing fast. Kawhi's not getting any younger. James Harden definitely not getting no younger. Westbrook's still there. Paul George sound like he might potentially be on his way out the door. And then you got still Zubac still there. You got Bones Highland. You got some players, but they gonna have to make some changes. They gonna have to bring somebody else in too. And if let's just say, for example, Paul George end up being up out of there, Kawhi the next year or two just kind of decides that, all right, I just can't do it, and leaves the game early. They gonna be up, man. They gonna be up the shit's creek without a paddle, bro. That Clippers team gonna go right back to being that same Clippers team where they're going there and get blown out by 50. They'll be that Clippers team that was prior to Sam Cassell and Corey Maggette and Lamar Odom. They'll be that Clippers team prior to them. And if you know, you know. That was a team where, bro, that was a team where you circle on your calendar, I'm about to go in there and get him 60. If I'm not mistaken, that was a team that Shaq went in there and gave them, what was it, 50? I believe he gave him a 50 piece on his birthday with no threes made, just all at the rim. Shaq was feasting that night. So that's the type of thing that the Clippers are looking to change by them doing some things. So y'all keep an eye out for that, man. And then I was gonna say, you know what I'm saying? My bad, I got this loud damn diesel truck going by. Where does LeBron fit in best, right? And Thomas said, he said, "Oh my God, indeed, yeah, bro. Where does LeBron fit in best, man? Where does LeBron fit in best? The thing is about LeBron, bro, like when you look at it, a lot of people say he can fit in any, he can fit in here, or on any team. Not on any team, because LeBron is his own system. We've all seen when he's had his most success is when he's had the ball in his hand. Prior to when he played with Kyrie, it was when he had the ball in his hand, and even then, he still had the ball. Like he had it slightly less than usual because he realized he had a hell of a point guard that could do everything he could do, except for like from a scoring perspective, Kyrie can definitely probably score a little bit better. So he trusted Kyrie from that aspect of things. But it's some teams, man, that he like. For example, LeBron could go to the Warriors and it'd be a perfect fit. Perfect fit for the style that they can play. LeBron being the guard and allow Clay and Steph to be catch and shoot off of him. Like that would be crazy. If LeBron wanted to go to the Mavs, he could do that too. Why? Luca, it'll give Luca an opportunity to play off the ball, and he wouldn't mind doing catch and shoot. Why? Because we were seeing Luca doing catch and shoot during this NBA and during this NBA playoff run this year. He was doing a lot more catch and shoot because Kyrie was handling the ball. LeBron could change the tempo there. He could show them certain things and be a third wheel for them because he's obviously one of the best players that ever played the game. So he'll be able to do that and fit in with them quite easy. He could go back to Cleveland. That it would be he'll have to shoulder a little bit more than usual, but then again he would have Donovan Mitchell, he would have Darius Garland, he would have Mobley, he would have Jared Allen, so like he would have some Karis LeVert, he would have some people there that'll be able to help him. Max Strus, another shooter, he'll have some people there, so he'll be good there if he wanted to go to Miami. So it's like he has some options, but he couldn't go everywhere. And obviously we know LeBron not gonna go. He gonna want to go to the places where he has the best opportunity to win a championship if he doesn't stay with the Lakers. So we're gonna have to wait and see the decision he makes, man. A lot of people think the hiring of JJ Redick kind of confirms whether or not LeBron gonna be back in purple and gold. And I told people, I said, man, that don't mean nothing. At this point, bro, LeBron, he want to compete for championships. He don't give a damn who the head coach is. LeBron just want to compete. He could care less who the head coach of the Lakers is, because the only deciding factor that kind of makes his mind up of him staying is if you brought in another player, but you brought in a coach like a Ty Lue, somebody that he has a rapport with, that he respects, and that he'll give, the ultimate backing and push to. That's the only way you can kind of lock him in for sure coming back. Otherwise, JJ Redick, becoming a coach, that ain't no guarantee. That don't mean that he gonna come. That just means JJ Redick is, there. That's it. So we're gonna have to wait and see how that play out. I'm curious to see what he gonna do. I'm very curious to see what he gonna do. Because everybody keep going back and saying, oh, what the old media is saying. He said he wants to play with his son. Well, shit, nobody ever asked. Like, nobody never heard Bronny saying that he want to play with Bron though. You only hear that's a one-way street. You only hear LeBron saying that. You don't hear Bronny saying that at all. Not one bit, bro. You don't hear it. Bronny want to make his own bones off his own merit. He don't want to live off his daddy name of him, his NBA career success or failure. He don't want that to be off his daddy back. He want to make his own. So that's my take on that joint, man. But yeah, I can't wait, man. I'm excited as hell to see the upcoming changes. I cannot wait to see who the movement that's going to be made again. If there's any Dallas Maverick staffing or front office people that's listening to this, anybody that know them, tell them to pursue Klay Thompson. Tell them to pursue Klay Thompson. Man, if they don't do it and he goes somewhere else because they wasn't willing to do whatever, like that's a mistake, bro. That's a mistake. They need to Dallas Mavericks need to pursue Klay Thompson or Buddy Hield or both if you can, because they need a person that's a catch and shoot that is gonna make this defense stay true to understanding that they got shooters on out sitting out there on the wing. My bad, I'm getting some of this water in, man. It's 100 degrees over here in Cali, so boy gotta stay hydrated for sure. But yeah, man. So that's just my little spiel on that, man. Like I said, I wasn't gonna be here for too long, approaching that hour mark. Just wanted to definitely get in there and cook again. I appreciate my brother Just doing the building and hitting that super chat. Definitely appreciate that. You didn't have to, but you hit that joint anyway. Definitely appreciate it, man. Going above and beyond and supporting the grind that way for me. Much appreciation for that, bro. Let me see what else. What else I had? I had one more thing, man, for the league. I'm just trying. And again, y'all, I'm on the phone because I'm going by memory of things. So a lot of it, yeah, y'all. If you just now tuning in, go catch the playback, man. Definitely was a good cook, great show, covering a few things, man, and just getting to it. Um, what else did we want to cover? There was one more thing I wanted to talk about, man, but I drawing a blank. Oh my goodness, trying to think. What was it? What was it? I already cooked the Pistons on dismissing Monty Williams, but hey, shout out to him, bro. Hey, that man had what was it, a 4 or 5 year deal? They let him go out the 1 year, but they gotta pay him out the rest of his salary. I was like, yeah, that's a pay. That's them telling us to pay vacation on us. Go enjoy your life, bro. Go enjoy your life, bro. That's what that was, man. So shout out to Monty, man. Shout out to Monty Williams for being able to do that and getting right. Shout out to him. Definitely love to see it, man. No, I'm trying to think. There was one more thing, man. One more thing. God, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna think on it. I'll make sure I drop a video. But there was one more thing I was gonna touch on with y'all too, man, about what's going on in the NBA and potential things and stuff like that. I think it was for the Bulls, them getting rid of Caruso. I dropped a video saying that I think right now what they could this could be the potential startup of a fire sale of the Bulls going ahead and going into a rebuild type of situation. So don't be surprised if you see DeRozan out of there. I heard there's murmurs of Zach LaVine, conversations happening about potential trades and things of that nature where he could be on the move as well. Just you said you cook, bro. No, I appreciate it, man. Appreciate still being in this joint. And again, hitting that super chat, much appreciation for that. Yeah, I think it was, yeah. Zach LaVine being in conversations of potentially being on the move. But we gotta see how he looks, man. He had his surgery. I believe it was a foot surgery, so we got to see how he looks on that. We all know in the NBA, you need your feet more damn near than anything, and he's one of the people that's a high flyer. So you got to see how he bounces back and how he looks. But if the Bulls are going into a rebuild, I wonder where DeMar DeRozan gonna go. I'm curious because the Bulls got some pieces to make some things happen. But as far as them like being a difference of things, we gonna have to see. We definitely have to see. And shout out to Key Alexandria. I know that's the Chicago Bulls is her squad. So I ain't taking no shots at them, man. I'm just, you know what I mean. I'm just giving the real on what I see happening and what's going down, man. Just do say we locked in. You already know. Much love and appreciation, bro. Definitely. Um, yeah. Shout out to Keto. I know that's her squad, man. Last time she tried she tried to give me one of them damn Tank Davis and Tank Davis straight left and a Wilder straight right as a follow up when I was talking about her damn Bulls. So I had to call sign a peace treaty. I was like, let me go ahead, let me get up out the way. let me get up out the way, man. She got that 50 cal tucked and loaded. So let me get up out the way. But yeah, man. So I'm curious to see what the Bulls gonna do, how they lock it in, what they gonna do, what changes is coming down the pike, and I think we're gonna see it, man. Same thing with the Sixers. And that was the other part. Tobias Harris, I think he up out of there. I think they gonna go ahead and move on from him. You can't be paying somebody this much and he give you the same contributions I'm giving you, and I'm not even playing for your team. But he like what a few inches taller than me, and yeah, man, I'm disappointed. And J. Cole's doppelganger, that you know what I mean. I'm disappointed, bro. And if y'all don't know, man, I wish I had it uploaded on my phone, bro. If y'all don't know what Tobias Harris look like a J. Cole minus the dreads. Tobias Harris and J. Cole look the exact same. And that ain't even a joke, bro. They look the exact same. If you don't know, go Google Tobias Harris and then Google J. Cole or Google and do a side by side of both. I'm pretty sure somebody already got it matched up and y'all can see what I mean. They look the exact damn same, bro. But everyone just said facts. Yeah, you probably just looked at it, huh, dude? He probably was like, what the hell, bro? Man, they look like they could pass for brothers easy. Definitely could. Tobias would be the older brother and J. Cole would be the younger brother, but they could easily pass for brothers. Like it ain't even close. They could pass for being like blood siblings for real, same mom and dad. But yeah, man. But yeah, man. So like I said, I cooked on everything I wanted to cook on. There was like there was two other things I completely dropped the ball on remembering it. Like I said, it's been a busy day, so my little notes and everything I didn't have it ready. I didn't have it with me. Came out, definitely wanted to cook while the kids are asleep, man. But I think they might have woke up. If not, I'm gonna go wake them up. I don't want them to sleep too late. It's nap time. It's about to be 5:30. They need to be up. I ain't trying to have them going to bed until 11 o'clock. We need you to be in need you to be in bed at 8:30, 9 o'clock. Just you said I'm picturing it now. He an athletic J. Cole for real. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. That's why I wish I would have uploaded the side by side that I found of them and shown it. But I probably do it just for the hell of it for laughs and do it in a short or something just to show everybody. Cause man, them dudes look the exact same. Just dude said it's 8:23 over this way. Yeah, bro. It's only 5:23 over here. Still midday, 100 and some degrees, so it's still at the peak time right now. About to go wake their butts up, give them a little snack, something light real quick, get them outside to drain that energy, keep them out there, drain as much energy as possible, and then hey, get something to eat before you go to sleep. Some dinner time in you. You know what I'm saying? Some of that supper. Then yeah, yep. Bath time and off the bed, man. Get their little butts in that joint. He said, "Hell yeah, do it for sure, for sure." But man, I'm about to get my butt up out the way, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all rocking out with my brother Just Do. He been there the whole time. Appreciate you, man, for hanging in with your boy for a whole hour. Like I wasn't gonna be here for too long, but definitely wanted to drop in and cook. Appreciate everybody showing up and stopping in, man. I probably will try to pop another live off on Sunday. Sound like I potentially might have a babysitter. You know, the in-laws might be taking the kids, so if they do, y'all already know I'm gonna pull up and we're gonna talk about some more because definitely wanted to cover a little bit more and go in depth and deep dive a little bit more, man. But I appreciate you. He said, "Dope build, my bro. Good work. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you." I'm gonna get my butt up out the way. Appreciate you hitting that super chat again, Just Do. Everybody that showed up, that hit the like button and sub to the channel. If you're catching the playback on this joint, hit the like button, sub to the channel. You can leave a comment on the after of it. I reply to each and every comment, so I'll make sure to do that. But as always, man, I appreciate each and every one of y'all, man. We out of here.